Hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl Presh, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. Don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 456 of my precious babies and my baby boos. I love each and every one of you. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. I'm your girl Presh. This is the Precious B channel. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? Shout out to you. Of course, this is day 8 of Vlogmas. Um, this is the 8th live I've done, and I am oh, child, okay. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. I rather go live than have to edit 8 damn videos. Okay, that's just what it is. If you're new here, don't forget to, of course, subscribe. Hit the notification bell button so you are notified when I go live, like when my videos are actually live, or when my videos premiere live. Because even though my videos are pre-recorded, they premiere live. Of course, don't forget to hit the playlist tabs where you'll find all of my perfectly curated playlists, reviews, and etc. Just my 2 cents. New hair, who this? What's your sin hall? What you bought? Vlogmas. Bridgerton, Black Cinema, Auntie Outside, what you're reading, what you're sipping on. In the description further down below, you will find the links to the IG and the Facebook of the same name, The Precious B Channel. If you're new and you just came into the room, hi, hello, welcome. Okay, I'm your girl Precious. This is Precious B Channel. This is day 8 of Vlogmas. My top 10 faves of 2025, and we are going to be talking about some of my favorite content creators, specifically here on YouTube. Okay, and of course, I was inspired to do this because YouTube, of course, did their wrapped of the year or whatever the case may be. And I was like, you know what? I want to talk about my favorite YouTubers. Of course, YouTube tells you who your top 5 is. So, of course, my top 5 and YouTube's top 5 would sort of kind of, well, technically, YouTube's top 5 is my top 5, but it kind of aligns. So I'm like, hell yeah, YouTube, hell yeah. So we are going to talk about my top 10 favorite content creators, as well as my favorite content creators on YouTube. Period. Now, even though they didn't specifically make the top 10, there are content creators that I do watch, interact with, or I enjoyed their content. So there are going to be honorable mentions before we get to the top 5. Okay, so I am going to get into my honorable mention content creators here on YouTube before I get to my top 5. So, hello, Cal Carwell. Welcome to the Precious B channel. I'm your girl Precious. My favorite food is anything from my hometown of New Orleans, except for oysters and alligator and frog, because I never ate that. But just about anything else that is from my hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana, yeah. So without further ado, let's go. Hi, Brandy Bryan. Hello, hello, hello. Please make sure when you guys come into the room, you hit the thumbs up button. Okay, thank you. Hi, 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 hello, and welcome to day 8 of Vlogmas. Okay, I'm in all my Christmas regalia because it's Christmas Eve, and Merry Christmas Eve to everybody who celebrates. Happy holidays to everybody who celebrates every other holiday. that is in the month of December. Okay, happy holidays to you all. Okay, and I meant to say that. Also, I want to give a happy belated birthday to my favorite cousin. I don't know if she's gonna see this video, and a happy birthday to my other cousin, her sister. I don't know if she watches my video, but happy birthday to the both of them. Okay, happy birthday to you all, to all the December babies. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Jesus and all that jazz. Okay, so coming in at number 10 on my top 10 favorite content creator list, thank you, Brandy, is a fellow New Orleans, somebody who I discovered through a different content creator. Hello, Ariana Mateus. Hello, hello, hello. I discovered them through a different content creator because they're friends and they collaborate and they do videos together. And this content creator, the first time I ever saw him, I was like, oh, he's cute. And then I found out that, he was a part of the LGBTQ plus. How old do you think I am? And then I realized, what, he cute on the eyes and I like him. And I found that he was from New Orleans. So I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. And coming in at number 10 on my list is You Think I'm 42? You Think I'm 42? You Think I'm 42? I feel like you trolling. I feel like you trolling. And I'm gonna let that go because the gray hair might be what has you thinking that. But anyway, coming in at number 10 is Chris Dickens over at C Diggy One. He does I'm actually 33. Um, he does reviews on Bravo reality television shows. He sometimes he makes content. He does cocktails and things like that. I think that has exclusively become a Patreon thing for him. Um, what else? Oh, he does impressions. I love when he says Kyle. If you ever seen Beverly Hills, it was season 5 or 6, whatever Lisa Vanderpump's last season was, and her husband Ken did that. And like when Chris does that over on his channel, it cracks me clean up. I love the fact that he will drag. Okay, he is a good reader. Okay, but of course you can't be from New Orleans and don't know how to read, or as we call it back home, ribbon. Okay. Um, what else can I say? He loves Beyonce like I love Beyonce. Yes, he drags Chris Brown, but here's the thing: if I'm gonna keep my foot on some people's neck, he allowed to keep his foot on other people's neck. Okay, I'm not arguing with nobody behind nobody I don't personally know. Okay, but Chris is one of my favorite content creators here on YouTube. He is funny. His impressions are hilarious. I think my favorite impression he does is what's the lady name? She on Salt Lake City. Meredith. I think that's the one. Hello, Jax. I think it's Meredith. I think that's one of my favorite impressions when he does Meredith, and it's somebody else. But I know when he does Meredith, it cracks me clean up. Yes, but he does a lot of reviews on the Bravo shows. He does have a Patreon. I'm not subscribed to Patreon, but he does have a Patreon channel. If you guys want to go over there, you know what I'm saying. He is one of my favorite content creators here on YouTube. So shout out to. I don't have a favorite color and I don't have a favorite city. Um. So yeah, coming in number 10, my top 10 favorite content creators on YouTube is Chris over at C Diggy One. Coming in at number 9, Thank you, Brandy. Excuse me. Okay. Um, where was I at? Oh, number 9 on my top 10 favorite content creators of 2025. Um, is Vania McKell. You guys have heard me talk about Vania McKell here on my channel several times. If you haven't heard me talk about her, um, she is one of my favorite content creators. Um, she is also a fellow fragrance girly. Um, she is one of the reasons that I discovered Jazaris Couture. Some of the brands that I know or I see or I tend to become interested in is because of Vania McHale. Um, she does a lot of indie brand reviews and things on her channel. I mean, she will do reviews on bigger brands and things of that nature, but she tends to focus more on not like just indie brands, but like black brands, woman owned brands, and that is something that I really do appreciate about her. One of my favorite things about her is that she's honest. She's not going to hold any cut cards when it comes to what she likes, what she doesn't like. If something is not her cup of tea, she will give what I think was one of my favorite things about Vania is hello, how are you, Amari Carey? Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Precious. Welcome to the party. One of my favorite things about Vania McHale is that she gives constructive criticism, and she will tell the brand things that is helpful, especially as a consumer. Because when you purchase things and something isn't up to par, it's not bad if you say, "Hey, I think y'all can fix this and it could be better." And that is one of my favorite things about Vania is that she always gives constructive criticism and it never comes off as nasty, mean, or condescending. It's always come from the place of, as a consumer, for me, this wasn't helpful or efficient, and I think moving forward, not just for me but other consumers, it could be better. And that is one of the reasons Vania McHale is one of my favorite content creators here on YouTube, and I really do um yeah. So coming in at number 9 on my list is Vania McHale. Oh, thank you. This was gifted to me last Christmas by my nephew. Um, but yeah, I also already wore this in the first day of Vlogmas. But yeah, so coming in at number 9 on my top 10 favorite YouTube content creators is Vania McHale. Hey girl, hey. Um, and hey, what it do, Chris, if he sees this, because I am gonna tag all the content creators at the end. Coming in at number 8 is one of my favorite content creators that I feel like we are now like parasocial friends. Like that's my friend. That's my friend. He is another content creator who is honest about his reviews. He not gonna hold no cut cards. He gonna tell you what it is. He's another person who does reviews. I feel like from the standpoint of a consumer like myself and Vania, and it's not more so about like being some things, but it's like if I spend my money, hey, let's get it together. You feel me? And that is one of the reasons I love and adore him. Coming in at number 8 on my top 10 content creators from YouTube is Durant Cersei. Hopefully, probably, maybe next week, probably before the year, or even the weekend, or probably sometime next week. Hopefully, me and him could, get our schedules aligned so I could be on his podcast, Sins Down with Cersei, because I really truly do adore him, and I would love to sit and talk and have a good kiki with him because I love and adore Durant. Some of the fragrances that I have been interested in, I have went and seen if Durant has done a review on them, what he has said about them, if it is worth me getting. The same thing with like Vanilla. Like I will go check out their pages when it comes to fragrances just to see whether or not something is worth me purchasing. Of course you can. Subscribing to me is free, my love. So yes, Duran Cersei is one of my favorite content creators. On top of that, he can sing. He does have albums and music that he has written and produced on his YouTube channel. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Duran Cersei's channel. Check out his music. Again, he is another person, like I said, he is honest. He holds no cut cards. He gonna tell you what it is. If he like it, he like it. If he don't, he don't. If you need to change something, he gonna let you know. And that's why I love and adore Durant. And he is also funny. Okay, I live for me some Durant. Thank you. I got these at Five Below last year. So thank you very much. So yes, coming in at number 8 on my top 10 favorite content creators list is Durant Cersei. Hey friend, hey. Okay, coming in at number 7 on my top 10 favorite content creators of YouTube. Or should I just say my favorite content creators, right? So coming in at number 7 on my top 10 favorite content creators of 2025 is another one of my fellow New Orleans, somebody I discovered because of, and just like that, because you guys know that I did start reviewing that show last year or the year before last. I do have an entire playlist dedicated to it called And Just Like That, the series, if you guys want to go and check that out. But when I started reviewing season 2, I started looking for other people's reviews to watch, just to make sure, like the way I was feeling, I wasn't the only person who felt that. And I came across her channel, and I have been enamored with her. I love her. She's one of my favorite people. She my social media cousin. Hey cousin, shout out to Watch With Me LB, my girl LB over there at Watch With Me LB. Her and Bluesy, her dog. Um, I love me some LB. Of course, I love hearing her New Orleans accent. I love how when something is creepy or strange, jail. Do you hear me? I love when she says that. She is the reason I started watching the Hunted Wives. Like, I live in me some LB. Like, I loved her review on Bridgerton. I can't wait for her review on Bridgerton season 4. She reviewed Interview with the Vampire, the series. I cannot wait for her review of season 3. She did review Her Fault. Y'all go check that out. Y'all go watch LB, okay? Watch With Me LB is hands down one of my favorite YouTubers. She just watched the entire Twilight series, y'all. And when I tell you it was her first time watching it, she hadn't seen it when it came out. When I tell you her reviews cracks me up because I'm thinking, yes, yes, all of this. These are the things that I thought the first time I was watching this when this shit came out. So yes, she is now watching the 50 Shades of Grey series. So y'all go over there and check out my girl LB. Watch with me LB. She is funny. She is hilarious. I live for me some LB. That is my internet cousin. Okay, she is my internet cousin because we both from New Orleans. That is my internet cousin. Y'all go check out my girl LB over there. Watch with me LB. That is my cousin. Okay, I love me some LB. Do you hear me? I love me some LB. Okay, B, not V. LB. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means a lot to me. And coming in at number 6, okay, my top 10 favorite content creators on YouTube. And yes, 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 I did this because I am biased. But I do, like, how can I not? Coming in at number 6 is my bestie. Shout out to Erica Chrissy Art. That is my bestie. I love her for the resty. Um, she is fairly new. Like her channel is literally in its infancy. She does have content up. She just posted her vlog for when we went to Petersburg, so she could take pictures and stuff for when they had the mural up for Trey Songz because she loves Trey Songz. She put up her vlog we went to Tappahannock for Chris Brown. She put up her Breezy Bowl recap video. She does have her introduction videos that she has done here on her YouTube. You guys know that she and I have our podcast, the Bestie Podcast. She does have shorts where she shows you guys how she makes and creates her art. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and y'all watch her content. She is gorgeous, beautiful, funny, and talented. Okay, if you guys don't know, she does have a collaboration with Chris Brown because they saw her artwork that went viral. Okay, and me and her talked about it. That video is up here on my channel. Um, this is some merch. This is a pillow that features her artwork. This is her artwork. Okay, she's a phenomenally fantastic artiste. Okay, okay, and she keeps me laughing. I love her. That is my bestie. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel, subscribe to LB's channel, Durant, Lania, and Chris's channel. Y'all go subscribe to their channels, okay? Okay, let them know, hey, I discovered you through one of my favorite YouTubers. She told me y'all was her favorite YouTuber, so I came over here to kick it with y'all. Um, oh, my, thank you. Okay, so that was number 6 of my top 10 favorites content creators. And before we get into our top 5, okay, I like the straws weird. It might be a whole new straw. I'm not sure. So before we get into my top 5 content creators, I want to give you guys my honorable mentions. Okay, so honorable mention content creators here on YouTube is Naturally Liz. She is another content creator that I found through the fragrance community, and I love her reviews, and I love how she gives these like inspirational like Bible quotes and spiritual messages in the beginning of her videos. And I got it at Walmart. You know when they had a little 50-cent cups and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I bought it last year for Christmas. Yeah. It was last year's Christmas. Around that time I bought it. So yes, Naturally Liz is one of my honorable mentions. I adore her content. She is one of my favorite fragrance content creators. I don't watch her videos as much, but I genuinely do adore Naturally Liz. Y'all go check her out. She is a part of the fragrance community. She is another person. She is not gonna hold no cards when it comes to what she likes, what she doesn't like. Also, sidebar, I forgot to tell y'all what I was wearing on my lips. So I'm wearing the Crayon Cases Gumbo as my lip liner and the Lip Bars Boy Trouble in the center of my lips. Two black owned lip brands. Okay, I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that. Because we support black over here. Okay. Um, oh, excuse me. My other honorable mention is Lauren over at Loso Natural. She is another fragrance content creator, and she is another person who was the reason why I discovered Jarvis Couture and so many other different independent, black-owned, woman-owned brands that I have found. She is another person where she does not shy away from telling the truth when it comes to how she feels about fragrances and just products she gets in general. And she's another person. She is very I don't want to say religious, but more so she's in tune with like spirituality and Christianity and things of that nature. And just like Naturally Liz, she does give like a scripture quote, I think, at the beginning of her videos. But I do like her content and things of that nature. So shout out to Liz from Naturally Liz, Lauren from Loso Natural. Next is Lavishly Chi Chi. She is another honorable mention. I like her content because she is one of the few people who I think at one point was a little snobbish, don't quote me, about dupes, and then she got into it. And now she has a more versatile view, I want to say, of fragrance in general. And she's another person where I don't feel like she's putting on airs when she gives us reviews or her thoughts, feels, and opinions about fragrances. And she does have a more higher end like when it comes to fragrances, but she's not going to shy away from something I believe a little more affordable. So shout out to Chi Chi over at Lavishly Chi Chi. Another honorable mention. This is not a fragrance content creator. She's actually a hair content creator. She does wigs and hair videos. She's one of the few hair content creators I can say that I always felt like was 100% being honest. And this is Kyra Sean. She is one of the few beautifully melanated content creators that I feel like I honestly could trust when it comes to hair content. You guys know that I do a little hair content over here with my new hair who this playlist that I have where I do my wig reviews and things of that nature. But Kyra Sean is one of the few people I can honestly say she did inspire me to, do reviews of my wigs and things. Now that I do content creation myself, and she is again, like I said, one of the few content creators that I feel like is staying true to what she built her platform on, if that makes sense. So shout out to Kyra Sean. She again is one of my favorite content creators, one of my favorite hair content creators. She is funny, she is witty, she's real. I love and adore her. So shout out to Kyra Sean. Coming in on my honorable mentions list, fifth on my honorable mentions list is Shauna the Mom. She is a content creator where she literally creates content and skits and things. And I normally watch her content on her Instagram. I don't have a TikTok. I told y'all this. Um, I don't have a TikTok. I only have an Instagram, a YouTube. I have a Snapchat. I don't really post a lot of stuff over there, and a Facebook. That's all I got. But Shauna the Mom is somebody that I follow on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. I like to watch all of her longer videos when she puts all of the short videos together or whatever in the one big video on YouTube. But Shauna the Mom is one of my favorite YouTube content creators or content creators in general, asterisks, because I do watch her content like on Facebook or Instagram, and I love her skits, and I love the different characters she do, and how there's a backstory to everybody and how they're created, and there's different costuming and things that differentiate each character from the other. So shout out to Shauna the Mom. I wait for her to finish the Christmas video so we can get into it. So shout out to Shauna the Mom. Next up is Terrell Grice. He is probably one of my favorite content creators because like he started his own lane of like he would review and do like reactions to other people singing. To then he created this whole show and series called The Blue Wall, where he would have celebrities come on, and then he had an album he had put out with like celebrities, and like he had did like this contest. So I love me some Terrell, and he's real. He's another person that ain't gonna hold up her cards. I love the Blue Wall and all the celebrities he's had on there. Like I love me some Terrell. I love me some Terrell. Next up on the honorable mention is Craig the Writer. He is one half of the show Popular Hot Ass Gossiper, uh, Fag Talk, but it's an acronym PHAG. Okay, Popular Hot Ass Gossipers with T.S. Madison. I do watch his content on his channel. I follow him on Instagram. I adore him. He's like an uncle. That's like my internet uncle. I love and adore him. He is pro black. He just I live for me some Craig. Craig funny too. Craig be reading. I like Craig, and he'll get with you. And he's always giving inspiration and uplifting. He support black. He'll play about black people. I live for me some Craig, y'all. So shout out to Craig the Writer. Next up is Kempire. He is somebody I discovered this year through another um, content creator, Alex, because Alex was always like talking about Kempire, and I went and I watched Kempire's videos, and I love how Kempire is very like unbiased, and he does reviews and live reactions of things. Um, Kempire was one of the people like when it came to like the Diddy trial, I was keeping up to date on what was happening with Kempire. Um, he does housewives content as well. he is becoming one of my favorite content creators as well. I really do enjoy Kempire. Another content creator that I like, I really gotten back into their content is Funky Dineva. I of course do follow Funky Dineva on Facebook, so I do see a lot of like Funky Dineva's posts and you know, thoughts and things like that and funny, witty commentary on Facebook. But I just got back into watching their content on YouTube. So shout out to Funky Dineva. We are sending prayers and a speedy recovery to Funky Dineva. Um, and last but not least, somebody who you guys have heard me talk about here on my channel on several occasions. It is Faces by Brittany. She is another fragrance content creator. She does weekly fragrance trays like I do. She does reviews and things. She's another person who has inspired me when it came to Desirous Couture. You guys know one of my favorite scent combinations she came up with, and I make sure to always say shout out to Faces by Brittany. Um, I adore her. Her voice is so soothing. Like I know people tell me like I have a soothing voice, but Brittany has a very beautifully soothing voice. I adore her. She's another one of my favorite content creators over here on YouTube. And so those were my honorable mention content creators. Okay. Um, so coming in at number 5 on my top 10 favorite content creators list is Roxanne over at It's Rocks, or It's for Rocks, I believe is her channel. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, It's Rocks is coming in at number 5 on my top 10 favorite content creators list. I discovered her again through another content creator, Alex, over at the Alexander Rogers channel. He is also on this list as well. We'll get to him. Um, and I can honestly say, like, when he would talk about It's Rocks, I was like, okay, let me go see who It's Rocks. And I was like, oh, the lady in the car, because you know how they would recommend um, channels to you because you watch this channel, so you might like that channel because there's similarities. And so they were recommending her channel to me. And so, okay, I subscribed to her channel. And somewhere in during the pandemic, I think YouTube was unsubscribing me from people because I had to go back and resubscribe to her channel. Because I was like, why the fuck am I not seeing her video? Because YouTube was unsubscribing people. So I of course have been watching her content. I live for It's Rock. She is funny. I love her top of the vlogs. It's where she gives what's going on currently with everything in the news, politics, celebrities. She is currently now doing reviews. She's back doing reviews on Housewives because she did take a break because the bitches was draining her, and I completely understand. That's why I don't do reviews on Housewives because it's too much. Reality television is too much. But yeah, she does reviews on TV shows and movies. I follow her on Instagram. I love following her on Instagram because she gives us, more personal one-on-one. Hey, what's going on, y'all talks, and I like that. She like my social media auntie. So that's my auntie Rocks. Shout out to It's for Rocks. I love and adore her. She is funny. She another person who hold no cut cards. She another person she'll break out in song in a heartbeat. I live for her. So shout out to It's Rock. She is number 5 on my top 10 favorite content creators list. And because YouTube did your top 5 content creators, she was my 5th most watched content creator on YouTube. Coming in at number 4 is T.S. Madison, the other half of Fact Talk with Craig. I of course discovered Madison the way a lot of people discovered Madison when she was, creating content with rapper Kaya, and of course, once they disbarred or whatever the case may be, I am somebody who still was over there watching Maddie's content as well as Kaya's, but then some kind of way Kaya shit wasn't showing up on YouTube, so I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm over here watching Maddie's content just to give y'all a rundown of, how I discovered T.S. Madison, and I love her. She is funny. She's witty. She, of course, is a rotating judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. I have done reviews on 2 of the movies she has been in. I did a review on Bros. You guys can go and check that out. I did a review on The Perfect Find. She's also in that movie starring Gabrielle Union and Keith Powers. She was in another movie I think I did a review on. Oh, I didn't actually do a review on, but I did watch it, Noah's Ark, and I talked about that in my top 10 favorites. Um, because I was supposed to be doing a review on that, but then I was outside everywhere, so I didn't get a chance to do an actual review on Noah's Ark. But yes, T.S. Madison is one of my favorite content creators. That's my auntie on my LGBTQ plus my Legibla Quad side because she also gives auntie vibes. I love and adore T.S. Madison. Every time auntie posts something, I'm there. I'm watching. I'm liking. I'm commenting if I can. That's my auntie. You guys know I have her fragrance. Everything by T.S. Madison. I gotta order me a new bottle because that bottle is damn near empty. I also gotta get everything black. But again, shout out to T.S. Madison. She is the fourth, my top four, number four, my top 10 favorite content. Like, why was I having a brain fart, y'all? And coming in at number three on my top 10 favorite content creators, and of course my most watched content creators, is none other than Alexander Rogers. He is probably responsible for me watching half of the content creators on this damn list. And I have to say, I discovered him because of Love and Hip Hop. I want to say his Love and Hip Hop reviews, and I was hook, line, and sinker because he was witty, he was cussing, like he was funny. He was coming out with these songs and these jingles. Okay, my favorite song he came out with, "For the Streets All the Way Out to Vegas." It doesn't matter if you're young or if you're famous, because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Yeah, you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. When I tell you I love the jingles and the the songs Alex come up with, like, Alex is funny. I adore him. I love when he gets to reading. Do you hear me? I love the old nasty Alexander Diane Rogers Reed. I have gone live with him on his Instagram account. You know, he would have people want to go live and talk. We would do that. I have, been down there his lives on IG talking to him. I watch damn near every video he posts on YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's a list of stuff I gotta watch. I haven't because I've been tunnel vision in my own content. Um, I was there when he got his first dog Pete. Now he has Bronx. When he was in New York, Vegas. Now he out in Philly. So I love and adore Alex. Alex is hands down one of my favorite content creators. He also does impressions as well. Again, he reads down. Alex be dressing, honey. I live for me some Alex. I live for Alex. I love Alexander Rogers. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out. He, of course, just like him and Chris C Diggy One, they have a podcast together called Pop Roast. I cannot wait for their end of the year rap that they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do that probably this weekend. Um, so I cannot wait. Alex is one of my favorite content creators, obviously because he is number three, and of course he was one. He was the third most watched content creator that I watched this year, according to YouTube. Okay, all right. Coming in at number two, and no, I didn't put this to be biased. This is what YouTube said. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all, so y'all don't think I'm bullshit. Okay. Oh, hold on. So y'all can't see number one. Hold on, let me. So y'all can see number one real quick. I gotta edit this. The screenshot of a screenshot is crazy, ain't it? Oh, girl, what the hell? So just so y'all know, I'm gonna show y'all everything but number one. Okay. But coming in at number 2 of my top 10 favorite content creators of 2025. Mm-hmm. And again, I didn't actually put me at this number. YouTube did. Because even though y'all watch my content, I watch my content. Do y'all see me? My phone a little dirty. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. But do y'all see me? Y'all see? I'm the second most watched channel by myself. I've watched my channel. I don't play with me. I am number 2. The Precious B channel is number 2. Oh, not y'all can see my stuff. Number 2. Okay? Number 2 is me. It's me. Okay? I am my second most watched channel on YouTube. And the crazy part was when I originally made this list, I ain't gonna hold y'all because I did make this list pre when YouTube did the thing. I didn't put myself at number 2. I did not. I was like, that's a little too much, right? But then when YouTube did the rap and they showed me my top channels, I said, bitch, now I'm number 2. Well, fuck it. Let me go ahead and make this my top 5 because clearly YouTube know better. Okay, because I didn't put myself at number 2. I was trying to be humble. Okay, I was trying to be humble, but YouTube said, no, ma'am, you have watched your content. You. And I'm like, of course I watch my content because I'm funny. I am hilarious. I am a hoot. If you don't know, this is my time to talk my shit, okay? My second most watched and favorite content creator of 2025 is me, okay? If you are new here and you have no clue who I am, I do reviews on TV, movie, music. I do hair reviews. I do reviews on alcoholic beverages. I talk about what's going on with celebrities and the current state of the world. Sans politics. I don't really get into that every so often, but I will tell y'all to go vote. Um, what else? I talk about my love for Beyonce and Chris Brown. I have a series called Auntie Outside where I vlog or put up videos when I'm outside enjoying myself, when I'm not just sitting up in this room like Brandy. Um, I do unboxings where I show you guys the things that I've purchased. If something is sent to me, that is just my 2 cents because that is what it is. Me giving my opinion. Just my 2 cents. That's all it is. Me giving my opinion and being funny. I am funny. I am hilarious. I am a kiki. I will break out in random song. At any point, at a drop of a hat, I will break out into a song. Yes, I will. For you, I will. Okay? I will cross the ocean for you. What? That's what I will do. I will break out in random song, okay? You will get profane language, okay? I am a beautiful lady, but I cuss like a sailor, okay? Baby, when I tell you I love to cuss, oh, I love to cuss, okay? Eventually, I'm gonna have to stop doing all that cussing so I can get paid from YouTube. Hmm. But I do love to cuss, okay? That does not mean I don't have an extensive vocabulary. It's just I prefer cuss words, okay? Now, I can go on and have a conversation where I use words that have a more robust and intellectual meaning to them, but I prefer to use words that just give a little more razzle dazzle, a little more jazzy to them. You feel me? Jazzy, okay? I will always ever tell you I am from New Orleans because that is where I'm from. Okay? I'm not ashamed of that. I reside in a different state, but I am from New Orleans. That will never change. That is where I'm from. Okay? I love my family. I love Chris Brown. I love my man. Shout out to my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. I am a queen of manifestation. I am proud of myself because I have been on YouTube 3.5, almost 4 years. I have, once I let go of the ideals of comparing myself to other channels, I have freely been able to create the content that I love and enjoy, and y'all love and enjoy. And clearly, y'all do because y'all here watching me on this Christmas Eve. Again, I am my second favorite content creator of 2025. Okay? Yes. All right. Oh, and welcome back. And coming in at the number one spot. Okay. And mind you, I already had this person at number one before I even saw the YouTube top channels thing. I was like, clearly me and YouTube know. Okay. YouTube know. If I'm not watching myself, I'm watching this person. And I can honestly say, like, outside of all the other content creators that I've mentioned here today, this content creator is somebody that has inspired me immensely. And thank you. This content creator has inspired me immensely. First and foremost, the top 10 series that I do is inspired because of this person. Um, and so like I really truly like adore this person, and not only because they're one of my favorite content creators, they're also funny. They do reviews, impressions, they read down. But this person is also an author, and y'all know I love to read. Reading is my first love. If I didn't tell y'all that, reading is my first love. I learned to read when I was 3 years old, so reading is my first love. And this person is one of my favorite authors, and I thoroughly enjoyed their work. And like I discovered this person because of, I want to say, either a love and hip hop review or because of a power review. I don't exactly remember. I think it might have been power, and I stayed for love and hip hop, and I was like, oh, okay, this person does love and hip hop reviews as well. But this is hands down one of my favorite content creators. I think I have been subscribed to this person's channel for about 10 years now. That sounds crazy. Oh, well, hello, Aaliyah. Hello, hello, hello. I think I've been subscribed to this person's channel for about 10 years now. But hands down, I love and adore this person. Like, when I don't see this person post content, I low key get a little angry. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but then I'm like, my girl gotta have a life too. Coming in at number one, my top favorite content creator of all time. But for 2025, according to YouTube, okay, because they did do the top, okay, I was in like the top something percent for this person's channel, and I was like, damn, YouTube, y'all just be telling about this. I don't like all that. Stop it. That is Keisha over at the Color Me Pink channel. Okay, so y'all can see what she looks like. Can y'all see it? So that's my top five list right there. Hold on, I might have to hold on, turn the light down on my phone so y'all can see it. Yeah, that's what I had to do. So there it is. My top five. Number one is Keisha over at the Color Me Pink channel. Um, she is funny. She is hilarious. She hasn't done like hair reviews in a while, but she now does luxury inspired luxury reviews. I also do those here on my channel. Um, I was doing that first on my YouTube channel. I mean, on my Instagram, but she does those as well. She does reviews on TV shows. She does almost all the TV show reviews. She also has a Patreon. I'm not subscribed to her Patreon, but she has a Patreon channel. She's funny. She has a series she did. I don't know if she's ever gonna do it again, but it was like the single mom me. It was kind of like is that what it's called? I think that's what it was called. It was like this parody on like interviews for like dating sites and stuff. It was her, her friends, her brother. Like it was funny. They were doing these characters. She has this thing where she does Keisha's theater, where she does impersonations of characters and things from the shows that she watches and reviews. Keisha is one of my favorite reviewers because of how detail oriented she is when she gives a review, to where it's like I really am like in my mind. I'm rewatching the episode and I'm not listening to somebody retell the story of what happened. Like I'm literally watching the episode. And I think that's, and it's probably because she's a writer, so she's very detail oriented in how she gives description of things. Um, she one of her books that she wrote, because again she is an author, called Paper Heart, was turned into a movie. You can watch it on Peacock or Tubi. I am probably in the new year going to do a movie versus book comparison. I was going to do it this year, but again, Auntie was outside and I did not have the time. But I am going to do that because and the reason I was thinking about doing that was because I had started reading the Bridgerton books, and I was thinking about like book to film screen adaptations, and that's why I wanted to do that. And so I am going to do that because I really do want to do more like book to screen adaptation of which is better, the book or the movie or show or whatever it is. And because Bridgerton really, like, by reading the books and watching the series, I really was able to really pay attention to like that. But like I said, Keisha's one of my favorite content creators. Yes, I low key do be get mad when I don't see her videos pop up. I'm like, so Keisha ain't recording no video, and I'm like, you know what? She probably took a break. Stop, stop acting crazy. Go watch somebody else's video. So then I go watch my video, or Alex, or Chris, or Rocks. I gotta go find something to do with myself. And Takesha come off her breaks that she be taking. One of my favorite reviews Keisha did was for season 15 or 16 of Basketball Wives when OG was on there. OG and them had got into it with Evelyn and them. Go watch those reviews. When I tell you Keisha is fucking hilarious, she is hands down pure. Like, she is funny as fuck. One of my favorite books that she wrote is the Cam and Gray series. Um, if you're gonna start that series, you have to start with the First Wives Club because that's where we initially meet Cam and Gray together. But Gray had her own book series that I believe I read. I would have to go through my Kindle to go through all that. But she's a writer, like I said. Um, I love and adore her. She, like I said, is one of my favorite content creators. Um, she's also a fashion girly, so she always gonna give you a look um where it eats like when she be putting outfits together, eats down. She does like house, like styling videos of her house and stuff, and like the way Keisha puts things together is just like it's everything. I think one of the reasons I was drawn to Keisha is because she's a Leo, and my older sister, who I don't really talk about my sister a lot here on my channel because my sister did pass away 5 years ago from cancer. But Keisha's birthday is like the day after my sister's, and so I get that same like vibe and personality from Keisha that like she reminds me of my sister, and I think that's really one of the reasons why I'm really drawn to her. Because just like my sister Keisha is one of those people where she don't hold no good cards, she not gonna hold her tongue, she gonna tell you how it is. She's loving but like tough, because that's the Leo. Like, they gonna give you love, but they gonna be on your ass too. And like that's one of the reasons like I love and adore Keisha. Like, Keisha like my cousin slash best friend in my head. I hope that don't sound creepy. But that's what she is. She like my cousin, my social media, like parasocial cousin, best friend in my head. Yeah. But other than that, yeah, that was my top 10 favorite content creators of 2025 YouTube edition. I hope you guys don't think I was being cocky or nothing because I was on my list. Bitch, I'm number 2 because YouTube said I was. Clock T. Okay? So, yeah, again, when I put this video up to be posted, to be replayed, I of course will tag all of the content creators with the exception of myself. Because this is my channel. But I will tag everybody else, and I'll just say, I won't put numbers, but I'll just tag everybody that I mentioned in this video. So those were my top favorite content creators off of YouTube or whatever. The people who I genuinely like watch and like I really be watching their content over here on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it. Have a Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you guys watched my fragrance tray. I do fragrance videos as well. I do reviews and unboxings. I do fragrance trays. I meant to say weekly when I remember to record them. I'll do a live every once in a while, and you guys will see that. Merry Christmas. Sure, Leah. You, if you want to, of course, the links to my IG, of course, is down below in the description. There's a link somewhere you can find it, and you subscribe. Follow me on IG. Follow me on IG, and we'll go from there. But yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it. I hope you guys have a wonderfully Merry Christmas. I will see you guys back here tomorrow at noon or one ish, because I didn't get on here till about one ish to talk about the day 10. No, what damn day is this? No, tomorrow will be day 9. This is day 8. Tomorrow is day 9. I'll be back here tomorrow to do a review, a watch and watch review on the Christmas movie Unexpected Christmas. So I'm actually going to rewatch that today so I can refresh my brain. And then tomorrow we are going to do a review, a live review on it, okay? So y'all meet me back here tomorrow about 12, 1-ish, depending on what time I get myself ready for the day to come over here and give you guys, okay, this video. Shout out to everybody who watched this live today. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I adore you. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, okay? Tell your mama, sister, cousin, auntie, and Tracy and them that you rocks with your girl. If you are new here or just joining, I am Precious. This is the Precious B channel. What else? Be kind, be courteous, be joyous, be festive. If you are going through the holiday season without loved ones because they have passed on the transition, know that you are loved. Know that they love you. I love you. You can get through this. If you need somebody to talk to, reach out to me on Instagram. I will give you words of encouragement and love and all that jazz. Know that there's nothing you can't ever get through without having somebody to say, I love you. Okay? So that is why, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, that is all. That is it because it's getting chaotic. Blah, blah, blah. Word diarrhea. That is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay? All right. So, again, don't forget to tell your mama, sister, cousin, auntie, or Tracy and them that you're rocks with your girl. And don't forget to share my content with whoever, whatever, so they know you rocks with your girl. I'm your girl, Precious. This is the Precious Me channel. I love you. Mwah. Bye. And Merry Christmas.